Assalamualaikum. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 universal truths when it comes to success. In today's video, I'm going to dive into Islamic history and the Quran and really diving into how success comes about and what are the stepping stones in getting success. So the number one truth is we're going to start off with the nature of this dunya is going to be of loss. The dunya consists of being temporary and something that fades away. And so when we're looking at how the world is structured, seasons change, our blood levels can even change, our age changes. Nothing is consistent. When you're looking at anything in this dunya, nothing is constant. One thing that I've noticed in each of these people's lives is they had a connection with somebody else. The unit is a very, very important thing when it comes to the success of the ummah. To be interconnected with each other is a valuable thing. Like the Prophet ﷺ, who was there to comfort him and to encourage him, to bring him to her Khadija, bringing him to her Christian uncle, being there as a source of light for him and a source of comfort. Looking at, Musa needing his brother, or in a case of Adam needing his wife, So in a case, a lot of these influentials, in dunya sense, a lot of these high influential people, they had one person telling them to do something. Ibn Khaldun, which was a very, very prominent figure in Islamic history. Abu Abu Khaldun, Khaldun, Khaldun. He was a North African social scientist of the 14th century, so people call him the father of sociology. He was able to have this idea in writing as Sabia, which is the feeling of affection and connection that binds people together. So he felt the cohesion of society, the connectiveness is really crucial for a success in a society. The second key of success is mastering, identifying, and submitting to somebody else, which is weird. I'll expand how there is always a follower and leader component when you're looking at any type of structure. So for example, even in Jannah, there's ranks in Jannah. Even when you're in the Friday prayer, you're submitting to somebody who's speaking, who's more of knowledge. And the reason why is this is really, like I said, a universal truth that's set in the Quran. That's why we have scholars identifying where our knowledge is and where we can humble and be less having our ego involved. It's really important to know the way that this world works is that there is structure. There is going to be people at the top. There is going to be the leaders and the followers. None are of bad versus good. Being a follower doesn't mean that you are bad. This is what Islam is built on, upon following somebody who knows better. There is a nature of this dunya, an understanding to be identifying your strengths, weaknesses, and really being able to lower the ego. And guys, I learned this. Our religion is taught. It's a taught religion, so we have to we follow in footsteps. This is not something where it just pops up of nowhere. Well, the last universal truth that I'm going to be talking about is this idea of a rise and a fall. There is going to be changes up and down, and what Ibn Khaldun he analyzed was this concept. He made a theory called the cynical theory, which means like a cycle, the cynical theory of social power. There's a rise, they flourish, they decline, and it repeats. He's saying that society actually falls because of things placed within the hearts. When the society starts to flourish and luxury starts to be rampant, the hearts become disoriented and focus on luxury. People are not the focus, and there's a whole study based on going into this concept, but eventually what was good will die out. And he was saying that it lasts about 5 years and then it will repeat itself. What he was saying is that the society falls is because the interdependence of each other becomes lessened. There's less like cooperation with each other and more about direct going into luxury. The reason why I'm talking about this as the third and final thing to a key of success, our true success is in the connection with others. Number one, I pull out of this reflection, but number two is that we have dips in our iman, even, it just makes sense that we can apply that even in societal structures, that there's always going to be highs and lows. These are ways in which success is created. So I will go now. Inshallah, I will be doing more and more videos. Hope you guys can stay around. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.